This is a tradition on all of our movies where we toast the first shot and we toast the last shot. And I just want to say that we have been actually in production on this for months. The choreography, the dance rehearsals, the music. We've all been doing this with Gustavo Dudamel and David Newman conducting the New York Philharmonic Orchestra. Janine Tesori's work, getting everybody primed and ready to sing these great songs, as great as anybody has ever sung them. But now to actually bring all those elements together as one voice into an ensemble. It's a very relevant story.
One of your own kind, stick to your own kind.
To the times we now live in. I'm just so proud and honored that I got this shot late in my career of being able to tell this story directly based on the 1957 Broadway musical.
Go! Skyscrapers bloom in America, Cadillacs zoom in America, industry booming.
I'm so proud to be here.
Amazing!
I sleep as good as you pay.
Yeah?
Look it.
Oh.
Take 13.
I wish I could say it was my idea. It was Tony Kutcher's husband, Mark Harris's idea, to change the character of Doc into his widow and have his widow be Puerto Rican and have her be Rita Moreno.
You make fun of the way I talk. One more time, Blondie.
She did West Side Story in 1961, and I didn't think or know if she would want to be in West Side Story twice, but we brought her the offer, and she read the script and adored Tony's screenplay. It was just a natural fit.
Keep looking for better, mi milagro.
The fact that she's been able to capture and hold onto her youth.
Ready?
She danced with the Sharks and the Jets during rehearsal. She came in every week and talked to us about what it was like growing up as a Puerto Rican in America. She brought so many interesting stories, and she so motivated the cast. And I thought that she really needed to be the executive producer. She needed to serve more of a managerial role, not just to come in as an actor, but to really help us frame the messages that West Side Story needs to extend to people who see it. And she's been very, very causal in all of that. We gave her this song somewhere, and she does it wonderfully. And she did it with a cold. But it was so authentic, I didn't want her to come back into a recording studio and change it, because she did Somewhere live that day we shot the sequence.
Somewhere.
We always want Tom, but Jet, the greatest. How the hell someone gets in our way, someone don't feel so well.
So I have been challenged by what would be the right musical to take on. And I could never forget my childhood. I was 10 years old when I first listened to the West Side Story album, and it never went away.
On the whole, Ella, mother,
To have been able to fulfill that dream and keep that promise that I made to myself, you must make West Side Story. Divisions between unlike-minded people is as old as time itself. And the divisions between the Sharks and the Jets in 1957, which inspired musical, were profound, but not as divided as we find ourselves today. It turned out in the middle of the development of the script, which took 5 years, things widened, which I think in a sense, sadly, made the story of those racial divides, not just territorial divides,
Kill the lights.
more relevant to today's audience than perhaps it even was in 1957.
One of your own kind, stick to your own kind.
It's such a profound story. It speaks to every generation.
I'm not Puerto Rican.
Is that okay? That I'm not?
I don't know.
It's just that love bridges every divide. It's timeless in the sense that we be reminded of that story as often as possible.
Thank you for joining us on the behind the scenes for West Side Story, directed by Steven Spielberg, on just many things that had changed with this film. I heard there was a lot of new things, not having subtitles in the film and everything like that, and having kind of like a Spanglish vibe throughout the making of this film, and including that. That's very big and ambitious for any filmmaker, let alone an Academy Award winner like Steven Spielberg. And he's done things more or less like this when it came to Schindler's List, and then changing that big time and being very gritty and forthcoming with Saving Private Ryan. Let me know down below in the comments down below if you are interested in that. I am from Miami myself. A lot of people speak Spanglish. My dad's from the Bronx, so it happens a lot in New York as well, as you saw from West Side Story. And over in California, which is where I'm at now, they do a lot of that as well here. So let me know where you're from and where you're at, and have you heard any Spanglish yourself, and is there like a couple words you know maybe in Spanish, because this is really big, it being a second language here in the United States. So I'm very excited about this film, so let me know down in the comments down below what your thoughts are as well, and if you think this is a huge big leap forward, an historic leap forward for filmmakers. So let me know down in the comments down below. Like this video, hit the subscribe button. I do a lot of these types of videos, and I'll see you here next time. Later.